You're going with me to Oklahoma City with 4 dogs for 5 days to do 6 sports. Every big trip with the dogs involves a deep cleaning with the kennels, and I also got these new hygrometers. It is late Monday night, and we are starting by packing all the necessities like these blankets and beds from Far More Shade for in the Airbnb. I started to pack my stuff and then of course got distracted just packing for the dogs. I took a tote this time. Here's all our chews, food for enrichment, and treats, supplements. I made sure I had things like grooming supplies and then also considered each sport we were doing. So I packed a couple different collars for each dog, as well as things like the blinders for Fast Cat that we got to try out that our friend got us, things for Ellie for obedience, scent work harnesses, Kato's working harness from we're not at the event, different long lines, cooling coats, discs, and bumpers for the dock. I think this was one of the first trips where I didn't forget anything. We just brought the whole food vaults with us, and this is the rest of my packing. We literally collect these Ryobi batteries. We brought so many. I did almost forget my socks for HD, but remembered. I also remembered my protein bars for the dogs. Are we ready to go to Oklahoma? Packing my makeup as I do it. We are going to Oklahoma City for 5 days, and if you're seeing this video, it means we've been back and all the awesome stuff has already happened. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now though what we're doing. Probably know my 4 dogs: Ellie the Chihuahua, Skylar the Golden, and then my Dobermans Shilas and Kato. They are entered in I think 6 different sports over 5 days. I've got my itinerary right here so I can tell you guys. If you know my boys, you know we're already doing 3 days of Fast Cat. Wednesday through Sunday, Skylar is doing dock diving. So she's doing Hydro Dash. That's what she made it to regionals for. Then distance splashes every day. Can you see Toast? Oh, I said his name. Hi, Toast. The first day we are there is also going to be our shopping day. Skylar and Kato both have scent work on Friday and Saturday. Oh, he's ready. Give loud. Yeah. Ellie, my little Chihuahua, is doing more obedience as well as rally this time. Saturday, the big dogs, Skylar, Shilas, and Kato, have disc game, so up dog. 3 different games that they're gonna be playing. Throw and go, 4-way play, frizz agility, which is super fun. It's with the jumps and the tunnel. I did grab a few last minute things like the cooling blanket, water, first aid, and dog electrolytes. Finally, it is time to get on the road. We did take 2 vehicles because we brought extra kennels and stuff, but the dogs rode with me. We made it to our Airbnb. It was such a beautiful place. We always find somewhere nice and roomy where the dogs can feel right at home and have a nice big yard. They always just do laps investigating the new place. After some fun in the yard and a really cool photo opportunity, we went inside to get everything set up for the week. I had some very tired helpers by the middle of the day. I mean, it's the end of June and it's super humid and 90 degrees. The girls' rough ones just move in and out the car, and then I did bring my impact and a wire kennel. There's always time for an obedience break. We made sure to never miss a little bit of hand feeding around dinner time. Speaking of dinner time, look how awesome their kitchen corner was. We did go out for a little dinner because it was pretty early still the first day there. Kato worked great. He just lays under the booth the whole time as usual. Then we went to Walmart to do groceries because yes, when you're there for 5 days, it's smart to just do some groceries. Here's our main room set up for the first night with some cooling mats and beds for them. I was also cracking up because Kato had never seen ice cubes in water and had no clue what to do. If you know me, you know I log every night, so we'll see you in the morning for day 1. It is 4 something in the morning and the boys are already ready to run Fast Cat. People start lining up around 5 in the morning, even though we don't start running. At least we didn't have our first run until about 7:30 the first day. Between runs, I ran over to the dock to get Skylar on the board and gave the boys a little bit of a break, cool down, and then it was time for run 2. You guessed it, the boys needed a break after that, so they went back home to rest and eat, and Miss Skylar was ready for dock diving. We hung out there for a while. She got in her 4 distance splashes, we got some tea, and waited around for Hydra Dash. Our snackle box came in so handy to make treat mixes for training and rewards. Everyone loves these little quail eggs so much. After a nice break in the AC for a while, we went back up to the venue to shop at all of the awesome vendors. We got to see a lot of friends too. I wonder if I buy a Ruffland. We definitely got a couple Primo pads. Kato working, being the best boy. We picked up our top dog forms, which are to see if my dogs can score the most points for every entry, every title, every Q over the weekend for their breed. This is at Champ Dog Gear, one of my favorite places. They made Kato's red, white, and blue collar with the Texas star you know of. We ended up picking up this beautiful one this time, and a show chain. Always stopping to support any friends we have going in the rings, and then we got some grooming supplies, and yay, far more shade, my favorite bed maker. We stopped by here I think 4 times over the weekend to buy stuff. Love keeper collars. I got a black and silver 4-foot leash for Kato. I clipped this video in just so you guys could take a peek at that beautiful leash up close. Barking Baby is another one of our favorite places. They made our patriotic cooling coat. I didn't get another one this time, but I did get this Ellie pail. Somehow we're back at Walmart right now. There were some kiddos fundraising and I got this really cute pen. Just like us humans, the dogs are on the same page of dinner and bedtime, with the exception of a late night s'more and some enrichment prep for tomorrow. Hello, good morning, welcome to Thursday. It is our day 2. My very excited athlete boys got to start the morning off with another Fast Cat run. Always warm up, cool down, stretch, have a routine. After our Fast Cat morning, everyone wanted to try one of these Evergreen Canine Provisions Prey Bars, 100% beef. Got them on Etsy, big hit. Part of their breakfast was these topples. The mosquitoes were getting bad, but it was no match for my bug bands. It was back to the dock with Miss Skylar Rose. She got in another 4 splashes for distance this day. We found a really cool ice cream shop and I couldn't help but share just a little bit of my cantaloupe popsicle with the dogs. Mid-afternoon we had random food cravings and stopped at Trader Joe's to get some frozen bell peppers. And then I stopped in Hollywood Feed to get some mutt rub, which is my favorite food topper for the dogs. I then took a nap with Kato. Late afternoon, I went back to the show. I got this cute little bowl for Sky, but we were there because my friend had a ring time in the afternoon, so we went to support. Then it got really stormy. Totally guilty of shopping more with my other friend. I got this cute Doberman cup and the Chihuahua sticker. Skylar totally earned herself this new collar for dock diving, and I got this leash, but like in a handle to match. I got Ellie a collar too, and these new toys from Farmer Shade, which ended up being very high value. We ended the night seeing one of my favorite comedians. See you tomorrow! It's Friday, and today I packed my backpack a little differently because we had even more going on. We started off with these My Mochi Pet protein bars, which had lots of superfoods. Today was the first of 2 days of scent work, so we briefed very early, and then I got Kato and Skylar ready to start with handler discrimination. The objective here is to discriminate between my sock versus the judge's sock and a bunch of other blank boxes. Kato did great and actually placed, but Skylar lied. She found the judge. Before odor classes started, I ran to get my armbands for Rally OB and to put Sky's times on the dock. This is Kato in his advanced interior search. In advanced level, you have 2 hides you're looking for. We had some time between Sky and Kato's next searches and skedaddled over to the dock to get in 2 of her 4 distance splashes for the day. Look, we met another Creamy! This was Kato's advanced exterior. I sped it up a little bit because in this heat we were taking our sweet time with our searches. Yay, Kato! I was not playing around about Fast Cat. There was no line and I had to get Kato in 2 runs this day, so we were so happy to be able to do those fairly quickly. This was his first place for HD. Here's Skylar and I briefing for excellent exterior. In excellent, you're looking for 3 hides. I completely blew this one. I called it way too soon. My little cheese toast queso peso boy got his turn at advanced containers, and he was telling me where they were, but I was intent on having him catalog every single thing, especially because he took interest in a bag that looked like it had been stepped on. But sure enough, when we loop back up the line, he hits on the exact same 2. So I'm learning. Just trust your dog, everybody. The nose knows. Kato and I took a little decompression walk, a little bit too far because I ended up not feeling well, and Dog Dad had to handle Skylar for her advanced buried. They queued together, and that finished her buried and advanced overall titles. Spoiled Rotten Pets gave me a yummy sample during scent work, and we ended up getting some of the best salmon I've ever had for the dogs. Here's Ellie's little Ruffland. I found a small hot pink. Distracted by shopping again, I had to run over to the Rally OB area to do a walkthrough of our course, and then it was back to scent work because I almost missed this awesome opportunity to do our excellent containers. Look at little Skylar go. Handling Skylar, the less movement from me, the better. I don't have her catalog or do anything specific. It's really just following her lead because she is extremely sharp with her nose. With excellent interior, you have multiple rooms, like 2 rooms to clear, and I didn't get it all on camera. She found 2 out of the 3 hides, and then I literally called too soon. I got so excited, but she is a little rock star. Look at that nice alert. Good job, Skylar. If you guessed we went back to the dock after this search, guess what? You're correct. We had to finish up her 4 splashes for the day. She honestly loved cooling off in the water. We did prep 3 to 4 months for this trip to up their stamina and make sure they were conditioned. Ellie's second event ever for Rally and OB, and we got to do it with some of our best friends. I'm sad I didn't get our full rally run the first time on video, but I was so proud. It was so much fun to do with Ellie, and we got our first cue. She was just like, feed me treats the whole time. Okay, this was her obedience run the first day, and I was so freaking proud of her. She cued again. If you saw our Instagram and the first time we ever did an obedience trial, it was pretty embarrassing. So this was a major comeback and really made me feel like all the work we had put in over the last several weeks was really paying off. Ellie went 2 for 2 cues this day. I love nothing more than afternoon stormy Midwestern weather, and so do my dogs. We were back by the dock for Hydro Dash and then went home to the B&B. Look at this beautiful kennel, the stickers, and these awesome custom easy open door latches. Shilas was kind of left out the action this day, so I decided to find a park. I literally drove around to 4 different parks before I found one I liked. And I played some frisbee with the boys, went on a long walk, and just had a nice time. These are ice dyes, and somehow he folds them into little taco shape. The dog's grandpa visited and stayed the night, so I picked up some cheesecake for everybody, and this is how the boys felt after our little excursion. We were ready for bed, and we're so ready to see you tomorrow. Saturday, and we started with a beautiful rainbow. It's our last really busy day. We started off with scent work where they both cued in handler discrimination. My 3 large dogs were more than ready to start the disc day off with the throw and go game. Guys, you'll never witness a throw this great again. Look at my aim. Boom, right on the camera. I didn't feel good again, so Dog Dad stepped in and handled Sky for her round. I had so much fun watching them together. Sky cooled off with a couple of distant splashes. Back to scent work. This game here is 4-way play where you have to clear the quadrant, so you have to throw once where they catch it into each square, and then you can repeat again, and each square is worth a certain amount of points. I don't blame you if you can't tell my boys apart from far away. You can definitely see it in their mannerisms, their ears, their markings, their physique, but nonetheless, this is Kato. And here is my fire-breathing dragon, Shyless. The dogs were insane in scent work today, like they were on point, and so I thought it was fun to have Dog Dad handle Sky again for her excellent berry since she moved up, and look at them go as a team. They absolutely crushed this and more than deserved that cue. And there's that third and final alert. They knew it was at that box, and he handled her so well to get her back to it. I love that they have so much fun together. Now it was time for Cheese Boy and I to get out to our interior and then our exterior after. He was a little bit unfocused when we came into this one. It was, you know, long day. There's been so much going on between the disc, the scent work, back and forth, the dot. So I got him back on track with a little verbal reminder, and then he actually did really good and cued this one too. This whole trip was really a testament to my dogs and their work ethic because it was so hot and exhausting, and this search really proved to me that they are in it to win it because we were both practically melting at this point. I wish you could feel what it felt like to us through the screen because what on earth? Okay, when handling a dog that moves quick like him, watch right here. Boom, that involuntary head dip, I would have known to work him back to it, but he worked it right back on his own. It's so hot and I'm so out of it. He's literally telling me that it's right here, and I'm like, no, let's keep checking even though you just alerted. Let's just take a whole other lap around. He's like, no, Mom, it's right here. Went and picked up a couple more beds from Far More Shade because mine are getting a little worn. More tea and water for the dogs, of course. I love our Springer bottles. We got to go with our friend to see the weight pull, which was really cool, and then waited around for our excellent interior. Look how hype Skylar was. You all have to see this. This was the first of 2 rooms we cleared for this excellent interior. Bathrooms are always real tricky, and I try and just sit back and relax, let Skylar take the wheel, because you've got odors, you've got water in there, different pipes. There's a lot going on where she has to pinpoint that source. Here is the first of 3 beautiful alerts for this queue. And here's the second one. She had to double check. She's like, wait, it's right here. The second room was really small. There wasn't room to record, but she did get it and we queued. This excellent exterior was so much fun. Our judge said just don't overthink it. So I'm like, okay, let's just go into this and start sniffing. She hit right away on this first one, and then we just kept moving along. I'm literally just walking behind her. She leads. Like with scent work, let your dog lead. Someone didn't know we were searching, and we had someone cross into the search area, so I was really proud. She literally just kept right on working like I'd expect. Here's our second beautiful alert. This second day, again, Kato only missed 1 cue, and Skylar went 5 for 5. Our third one was pretty close to that first one, right there behind the tree. You can't see it, but we had a big party. That concluded our scent work for the trip, which was bittersweet, but we were really excited for our absolute favorite disc game in Updog, which is Frizz Agility. If you couldn't tell, the idea is jump, tunnel, jump, catch, and repeat until your time is up. Next in the run order is Kato. And Shyless. Anytime I have a cheese snack, I of course share with the babies. It was back to the dog to finish off our distance for the day, and then little Ellie says, "Let's go, Mom, rally and obedience time." This is Ellie's novice rally day 2 run. What I really appreciate about Ellie is how she does so good in both the rally ring and immediately after in the obedience ring. Because in rally, you can talk to your dog, cheer them on, do a little bit more than in obedience where everything is very rigid and not ever repeated. I thought it was funny my friend had to record our run because this is what happens if Dog Dad records. Look. Boom, she sees him and loses all focus in the ring. So that was our rally qualifying, and this is our obedience qualifying. Again, this is beginner novice obedience, and count how many times Ellie is looking for Dog Dad. It's like she could feel him recording her from behind this curtain, and looking back on it now, I think it's the funniest thing ever because I had no clue that she kept looking for him because she's all the way down there. She's so short. She has some kind of special sense because boom, she found him. Way to go, Eleanor May, going 2 for 2 cues each day she trialed. We turned in our top dog paperwork by 6 p.m. on Saturday and then admired all of the hard work the dogs had put in so far, from rally, obedience, dock, scent work, fast cat. They placed quite a bit in scent work as well. We started to pack things up this night because the next morning we only had one Hydrodash for Skylar, and then we got to find out the top dog results. We had to, of course, take a break from packing to play with the new toys. Here's a close-up of the stickers in case you missed it. Kato says good night. It is Sunday, the last day, and we are so sad. But we of course enjoyed Hydrodash this morning with Sky. She earned her Hydrodash Novice and she also earned her Dock Senior, so I was really proud of her. Hydrodash is timed where they have to jump out to swim to the very end of the pool, grab the bumper off a rig, and swim back as fast as they can. After dock, the dogs got breakfast and some cow ears. We said goodbye to our Airbnb. When we went to get top dog results, a nice lady gave me water, and we also ordered some extra primo stuff. But my dogs took top dog for each of the breeds I represent, and I couldn't be more proud. Sky also got an excellent high in trial, meaning she was the fastest and most perfect dog at the excellent level in scent work that day. 62 entries, 58 cues, 4 titles, 6 placements, 1 high in trial, and 3 top dogs. 4 of the best dogs ever. Thanks for watching and coming along on our awesome, epic, biggest road trip ever.